Steve?
Coach, what is about the Cal offense that concerns you the most?
The running game, first and foremost. Marine, I think, has got close to 100 yards a game. I think he's run for 886 in 9 games. They'll run some wildcat with just direct snaps to him. There's always going to be a wrinkle or two in there. Jeff's going to do something funky that you have to adjust to. He really taxes you with his formations and motions and things like that to see if he can outnumber you at the point of attack. But it starts with the run game, and then obviously if you try to gang too much up on him, he really hurts people with the play action pass. But first and foremost, it starts with the running game. It starts with the Marine. So.
Steve?
And what you've seen also of other things that they've done well, because they've pretty much exclusively played well at home this season. Going into that, expect with small tape that
we don't talk about, well, they're good at home and they're not good on the road, and we don't just look at the home games as opposed to the road games. So, they're a balanced football team. And they're really good on defense. They've got some dynamic returners that do a decent job in the return game. So they're good in special teams. And then offensively, I think they're starting to figure out exactly what they're doing, because Brock played his first game last week against Washington State with Kevin going down in the Oregon State game. So we think we're going to see a steady dose of their running back. We're going to see a steady dose of play action pass off of that.
Molly?
Hi, Chip. A lot of us just came in after speaking with Nate, and I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about the impact this loss.
Yeah, I talked to him last night. We didn't get the final verdict until last night, sometime around dinner time, and then he wanted to talk to the team before we made an announcement. I obviously felt that was the right thing to do. He's obviously you're gonna miss him from a lot of different aspects. What he did for us in our special teams and how we ran our field goal unit. All of that stuff that we've done in the last 2 years has been on him, and because of his great decision making. And I think we've been 100% successful every time we've attempted to go for 2 when he was in it. That's a lot to him, and great credit to him. You watch what he did when he won the Washington State game. He goes 13 of 15. One of them's a Hail Mary, the other one's a drop, and runs for 84 yards. It's tough because he's faced a lot of adversity in his career. He's still going to be with us. He's still our captain. He's going to travel every game with us. He's just not going to be able to play on Saturdays. But you can't help but be inspired by just watching his attitude towards his injury. Like, I'll be fine, coach. Don't worry about me. I've dealt with this before. I'll deal with it again, and I'm going to move forward. So I think he'll continue to be an inspiration in this football team.
AJ?
Coach, taking a look back a little bit, you had about 1,500 yards called back and return yards last game. How, as a coach, do you clean that kind of thing up on the special teams?
I'm not allowed to talk about that. I'm not being evasive, but I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Jason?
Just to reiterate, what is your plan for backup quarterback?
Brian Bennett's 2, Daryl Hawkins is 3. Ken, I checked, doesn't have any eligibility, so Ken cannot go at 4, so Dustin Haynes will be 4.
Barring injury, would a Darren take every snap then?
I don't know. I mean, you're asking me that hypotheticals, and I don't know. Darren finished the game for us on Saturday. I don't know. I mean, if we go down to Cal and the score's 28-28, I know who my quarterback's going to be. But for us to speculate, well, if we're winning by so much, is this guy going to? We never talk about that. We never talk about it. Our rotation is Darren is 1, Brian Bennett is 2, Daryl Hawkins is 3. So.
That would be a game time decision. Really, what if Thomas gets injured? You consider playing Bennett then at that point?
Yeah, Bennett is our number 2 quarterback. If Darren goes down, Brian Bennett's playing.
Okay. Rob?
quality of their young receivers, and obviously some highly rated recruits and guys who are producing for them now. I don't know how they rate compared to, obviously SC's guys were pretty good, but how they rate compared to some other groups you face that are they good enough and experienced enough to take some pressure off a young quarterback?
They are good enough. I don't know about the experience part of it. And sometimes it's tough until you actually see those guys in person. And I'll tell you, just by saying that is, I didn't know how good Robert Woods and Ronald Johnson were. I thought they were pretty good, and then when I saw them in person, I was, wow. Those two guys are really, really good. So, it'll be a chance to see them on tape, though. They perform, and they've got an older guy, Marvin Jones, who's a really good player, too. So, they got a nice mix there. But obviously, we recruited Keenan. I think he's a talented athlete. He didn't play in the Washington State game, but I read that he was cleared to play. So I don't know if I think we'll see him this week. So.
Steve Summers.
If with Nate out, who will be the holder?
It's Jackson Rice finished a game for us, and it's between Jackson and Darren. But I would see we'll see how practice goes this week. But it's one of those two.
Steve Andrews.
At the risk of making this sound like the plan with Brian Bennett, are you avoiding playing him at all costs right now?
What do you mean?
Preserve his red shirt.
No, this red shirt stuff is out of your minds. I'm not worried about the 2014 season, okay? I keep getting this question, are you gonna burn a red? Well, our goal is to win the football game, and if Ryan Bennett's gonna help us win the football game this Saturday, you're gonna see it. I don't know how to say it any different than that. I don't know what this whole, everybody keeps asking all these questions. Ryan Bennett's gonna play, number 2. If Darren Thomas goes out of the game, we're gonna play Ryan Bennett if we need him to win a football game. So,
The follow-up to that, the questions that we're getting is, will you play Bennett to get him
I
ready?
don't know, it's a
in case-
hypothetical. No, I'm not gonna play him to get him ready. That's not gonna happen. What do you think, we're in the middle of the second quarter and I'm gonna say, all right, we got a drive going, let's get Bennett in the game to see if I can get him some experience. Darren Thomas is our quarterback. Darren Thomas will continue to be our quarterback. If Darren gets hurt, then we're going to Bennett.
Connie, we're going back to the phone lines one more time. Are there any questions? Again, please press star 1 if you have a question on the phone.
We have a follow-up question from Eric Kramer.
Eric, you got eligibility?
I can't withstand it here. If you can promise not to touch me, yeah, I can throw the ball a little bit.
Go 8-man protection at least with you.
A couple years ago. So what a great kid, a great family. But I want to ask you about your offensive line. Noticing that there's been a little shuffling in and out of the lineup of some guys. Has that been due to injuries, or is that by design to get more guys experience?
No, that's by design, and we play 7-8 guys. We feel like we've got at least 6 starters. You know, Darian Weems, Bo Thran, Carson York, Jordan Holmes, C.E. Kaiser, Mark Asper, and our old line coach, Steve Graywood, who does a fantastic job. You know, just kind of shuffles those guys in and out. You'll also see Ramsey Gopash in there, and you'll see Nick Cody in there. So, you know, we do the same thing on defense. It really doesn't matter to us, and I know our players are the same way. It doesn't matter who starts and who plays the first snap, but if Darian's in on the first series, then Carson's going to be in on the second series. So we're just trying to rotate guys, and it helps us with our depth. But it's not an injury standpoint thing, no.
Again, to ask the audio question, press star 1 on your telephone keypad.
Okay.
There are no further audio questions at this time.
Connie, we're coming back here. Ken?
I know you're not governed by outside influences, but the Washington Athletic Director called your school as an academic institution an embarrassment. Any reaction to that?
I'm not going there. Good question. I have no idea. I didn't see the whole transcript of what happened, so it wouldn't be good. I can't comment. I don't know exactly what he said. I don't know how the context of it was said or any of that stuff, so I'll let our administration and their administration handle that.
Any other questions?
There are no audio questions at this time.
Thank you, everybody. We will not have